A ver qué onda, mi raza. How are you guys doing? Wow. First of all, thank you for getting me out of retirement. Andaba escondida, andaba asustada y andaba valiendo madres. Yeah, I know I did an update video a couple months ago that I was coming back, esto y que el otro. I apologize, guys. If you follow me on social media, you know I've been going through a lot of drama. Like, seriously, since October es una cosa y otra y otra y otra. Se estrenan las cosas, you know, and it's just a horrible situation to be in. But like I also said earlier on my post, you know, usually my coping mechanism with problems and drama is to go hiding. Me escondo hasta que se arreglan las cosas, then I come out like, hey, no big deal. It's just been months of this and that. And again, se estrenan las cosas, you know, right when you think que ya vas bien, salen las chingaderas all over again. So yeah, I truly apologize that I have been gone. Like, damn, you know. Last week, different people like, hey, when are you uploading new stuff? What's going on? This and that. Okay, I have a question on here because I told you guys to ask me questions. So I'm going to be doing 2 quick videos today and tomorrow, updating you guys on other stuff. Yes, yesterday I uploaded a video from the first day of January, which was New Year's, pues. Andaba allá arriba up north in Sonora, California. Es un panteón, St. James Cemetery, Jamestown, California. And yeah, you know, I've had it in my phone por una cosa y otra. No se me había hecho to upload. I still have a lot of stuff from last year on my phone that I will be uploading. And this year, honestly, no he hecho nada. And I apologize. Patrick, hi Patrick, from the radio was like, you know what? It's not that you're not producing new content. It's just somewhere else. This is me, you know, me tengo que poner bien to talk to you guys on YouTube because you guys see me. We were discussing another area that I might want to possibly do, which is just Spotify. It's in the works right now, guys. I'm honestly like thinking about maybe just doing voice, although my biggest audience is here on YouTube. Thank you, los adoro. So I don't know, I'm just trying different things. I'm trying to see what's more comfortable. I started working full-time again in the last part of November. So that's been keeping me very busy también. So it's just like I said, one thing or another. But anyways, saludos to everyone. You know, even though I'm not doing anything in specific or, you know, creating content for you guys, I have been in touch with you guys regardless through messages. Usually no respondo a nadie, but I have been, you know, sitting here scamming through my stuff. Whatever is bullshit, I don't even bother. If it's something serious, I am here. I have answered you guys. So again, thank you for having all the patience with me. Y pues aquí estoy. Like I said, you know, los problemas no se van. Ya me cansé de esperar a ver if they get better. So I'm just here. Let's just go with it, you know. Today is Wednesday, April the 2nd. So if you haven't paid your rent, guys, hagan el pinche money order and drop it off because tomorrow is late fees. All right, let's start off here with the questions. Dice, well, where have you been? Sorry. Okay, I just answered that. I have been here at home hiding from people, running away from my problems. I've been here. I've been here working, not doing nothing. I've been trying to work on my book. One of them, el otro lo empecé y ahí nomás lo tengo. So, Erica, comadre, she's gonna help me out. She's been giving me that little push I need to hurry up. So hopefully by the end of this year, I have it out on, I'm not going to say the shelves, but I have it out for sale. Este año sí me voy a hacer party. Last year andaba bien agüitadona, no hice nada, andaba asustada for my breast issue that I had, which I'm gonna answer here. Y pues no me celebré. Usually no me hace nada anyway, nobody, but last year was a milestone. It was my 40th birthday y no hice ni madre. So this year, I'm going to be working on something for myself. So echen ojo for an invitation, RSVP, all that good stuff. Dice, are you ever going to share what happened to Sunny at school? Okay, again, I go back to October. This is where everything started. In October, en la escuela de mi niña. Okay, I will make a video this coming week, I promise, with just that's going on. It was bad. It was really bad. Thank goodness she's in a different school, donde iba my older daughter, and things are way better over there. Pero it was really bad, very frustrating, and it was a freaking nightmare. I'll get to it, I promise. What is going on with the studio? When is your next interview? Okay, Raza. My studio is an old ugly building, as you guys know. I'm never shy and I never lie. It got sold to different people. So the new people, I had no way to get in contact with them. My old landlord slash manager was trying to get me into a new unit. I packed my stuff. I was ready to go, and that move transfer never happened because he didn't give us the full information. So quedamos 3 tenants upstairs waiting for our transfer downstairs because this building's supposed to undergo big time construction updates and stuff, and it just never happened. This manager guy left on bad terms, so a lot of messages he didn't relate y quedamos nosotros valiendo madre en el aire sin saber what the hell to do, who to contact, that kind of stuff. Finally, I got a hold of the new people, y pues me salió mal in the sense that they upped my rent $200 to stay in the room where I'm at. If I wanted to take my transfer downstairs, which is double the room, so on $600, which I'm going to do. But these people are now requiring a deposit, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Again, today is April 2nd. I owe another month of rent, which I can't afford right now. So I am just going to stay there for a little bit. I did have interviews ready to go. You guys know how that is. I have new stuff every week. Pero pues no se pudo. I have nowhere to put them. I'm not bringing them in here. And I have a situation with a freaking rat in my studio. So it's just all bad. It's all bad. Pero si Dios quiere, ojalá y me pongo bien. I'm thinking May. You know, April is here. Y pues sí, me pongo de las greñas bien y para empezar bien y todo lo demás. So again, everybody that watches me and supports my stuff, my content, my channel, supports me in general, thank you very much, guys. I love you. I love you. I love you. What is with that old video you just uploaded? I just told you guys. I'm cleaning out my phone, so I've been uploading a bunch of like off the wall shit. So if you see things that you're like, what the hell? Yeah, I'm just cleaning out my phone. So don't be surprised. It's just la comadre doing what she does best. And that is confuse the shit out of people. They said, where can I buy your calendar? Okay, I will put a highlight in my Instagram. If you're not following me yet on Instagram, it's B, like boy, B-E-E, period, 91744. That's the zip code for La Puente, where I grew up. So look for me there. I will have a highlight just for magazines and the calendar. I don't have a direct way to sell them to you guys. You have to go through the whole website and place your order y todo ese desmadre que va con eso. So I'll do that this week. Give me till Friday y ahí está, so you guys can click and do what you want. Dice aquí, radio station, why only on Mondays? Okay, it's not even every Monday, guys. I go to the radio station every other Monday. So I'm only on air twice a month. I go sit in with Patrick, lo saludé hace un ratito, Patrick J. Martinez, and we do community radio there. The dial is 101.5 FM, and you could catch us worldwide on the web, which is kqbhla.com. Y pues allí we are on Monday Night Ham, como jamón, HAM radio, and we're on there for an hour, 8 p.m. So stop by, check it out, give me your opinion. What do you think about it? Y pues I am working my way up to hopefully getting, the whole month, all 4 Mondays. And it's just amazing. I pick up so much. I'm learning so much. I do my segments there. Again, like I said, I haven't been doing this with you guys on YouTube, but I have been, doing appearances on the radio and doing my segments. So I have been doing stuff, just not here. And I'm so sorry. Dice, what size eyelashes you wear and what brand? Okay. So, mis pestañas, I don't know the size. I don't know. I just look at them, I like them, and I put them on. And the brand's on Shein. So, yes, I'm a cheap bitch, I know. Pero I can't really see myself investing big amounts of money in pestañas because I'm very, very allergic to latex. And as you ladies know, a lot of these eyelashes están pegadas con the latex glue on the tip. It's no good for me. I can't do it. It's super bad for me. So I buy random ones, try them on. If they fit and they go and they're good with me, I put them on. I keep them on. So I don't know. I don't know the size. But let me tell you guys, Shein has packages. Vienen the little palettes or whatever you call them, packages for like $3 with 10 eyelashes. I say go for it, experiment, check them out. You guys know Shein does not disappoint. I love Shein. When are we partying? Right now. I've been out a lot. También it has to do a lot with my current situation with my husband. So I've been out a lot. Invítenme y nos vamos. That's all I gotta say. What are you doing for Easter? Okay, so for Easter, I'm having a family situation right now. So, yeah, I'll eventually get into that también because I'm going to get into everything I'm talking about in detail para que sepan mi vida because that's what we do, share. I got invited to Newport Beach. So I'll be taking my kids there. It's a camping ground, not the actual beach part. So I'm excited about it. I've never heard of that place, period, and I've never done anything like that. Usually it's just hide eggs in the front yard. So this year va a variar. Es algo muy diferente y pues ni modo, ¿verdad? Life goes on, like I said. We can't sit here and just victimize ourselves and be down all the time because we got shit to do and a life to live. Did you record the Queen Mary? Okay, for you guys that do not know, me pasé Christmas in the Queen Mary. We went the whole weekend because, again, I'm having issues with the family y no tengo yo a nadie. I have no family. Like, my dad isn't in the picture. I don't have aunts or uncles, nothing like that. I just have my mom, my sisters, and we haven't been good for a while. So I took my immediate family to the Queen Mary for the weekend. And then we spent some of that Christmas too with La Comadre Vero. Thank you. And it was just really chill, really calm, really nice. I did have some footage, so I will be putting out that video, like I said. And it was really nice. Que está haunted, of course it is. I went and I found the pool where I had an experience. If you guys haven't heard that story, I will share it también, because I love spooky, scary shit. And yeah, I did. I recorded that, and I recorded the town right across the street. Your Halloween magazine, is it still available? It is. I will put that link in the highlight también para que, like I said, compren lo que quieran. Ahí van a estar todos my magazines, everything I've been out in. And I wanted to share with you guys that I am international. I came out in a UK magazine, for Valentine's Day. Hugo, thank you for letting me work with your bug, Emma, the red bug. And it was just amazing. Like, I made cover and I wasn't even expecting that. That was so cool. I had 3 covers for the month of February, which is a blessing to me because, wow, you know, from coming from a place donde te dicen que estás fea todo el tiempo and you're worthless and this and that, to be on a cover. God is so good, guys. God is so good. How do you like the gym? I do not like the gym, but I need to slim down. I know I'm very open with myself, my health, and all my stuff around me. I am pre-diabetic, meaning if I control my food, my numbers, my sugar levels are low, empiezo a comer, they go up. So I'm trying to lose as much weight as I can in order to keep my levels at an all-time low because I don't want to be on medication. I especially do not want to do insulin. I fear all that stuff. And for my fellow diabetic people that might be watching, you know what I mean. You are what you eat. So estoy in the gym to, you know, keep my levels down, have my physical activity, and at the same time, para tratar de ponerme bien, you know, yeah, I'm done with my kids, might as well work with my body and have it comfortable to where I want it to be. I would recommend you guys join a gym. I'm not saying go all out and be all crazy and pump all this iron. No, just go get active, walk, do your weights here and there, do your sets. Study exactly what workouts are before you get there. And, you know, te sientes bien after, honestly. Even though it's a drag to get there every day. I only go 4 times a week or 3, depending on my schedule, what I have going. Pero, fuck, man, para llegar, no llego. And once I'm there, yeah, we're good, you know? So, do it. Try it out, guys. The whole fucking crowdiness of January, new me, new this, new that for New Year's, the resolutions, they're done. Ya no hay nadie. How tall are you? I am 5 feet tall, guys. Estoy chiquita. I'm always wearing high heels, so I always, you know, joke around that I'm 5'5" with brown eyes, like the song. Pero no, I'm 5 feet tall. I am 5 feet tall. At one point in my life, when I was like 14 or 15, I was like 5'2". I don't know what happened. I'm 5 feet even, and it's okay. I enjoy it. I find myself comfortable with my height. When will your movie come out? I'm not sure what question, like what movie. I was in a movie, La Llorona, independent films. That one, I'm not sure. It's been over a year. Well, it's going to be a year, I should say. In June that we recorded, Yo Fui La Llorona. So I don't know what they plan on doing with that. Saludo to Playful Productions. They're the ones that I worked with. As far as my movie, I actually have plans to possibly bring it out this year. We were working together with Playful Productions, but I have a lot of expenses that I couldn't really pull this movie together. And hopefully by summer, the fall, I'll start recording and we get this out on the road because I've been sitting with my movie for a very long time, like a year también, so it's time. What happened with your breast cancer? Okay. Again, as you guys know, I have been having issues with my left side, my breast, and I felt something in there, pain. It was crazy. It was bad. It was unbearable. And I went to go get an actual mammogram done, sonogram done, all that good stuff. And it came back negative for cancer, but there is a benign cyst in there. The way they explained it to me is, como está right in here, it's on the lymph node, so that's why it gives me so much unbearable pain. I do sleep upside down, y pacabala on my left side, so they say to try to switch sides or sleep para arriba. Thank God, again, it was benign, no tiene nada, but they did tell me to check back in 6 months just to make sure it isn't growing and to make sure it's not developing into something it should not. So for right now, guys, La Comadre B is cancer free. Thank you. Y pues ahí vamos a echar ojito a dar o make sure que no pase nada malo o que siga peor. What is your next pinup contest? Okay, guys. Este año yo no pienso hacer contest. Like I kid all the time. I want to I want to retire with the crown. ¿Verdad? Me quiero retirar con la corona. I was crowned second last year for the road run here in Upland in September. And that was fun and I loved it. I tengo mi corona, my sash, and everything else. So this year I want to do more photo shoots. As you guys know, I am in a magazine every month. Thank you to Dream Pinup. I love you, girl. Yeah, I have my home there. That's my magazine. I'm there every month. And I like that. So I don't really see, unless it's something that is like really, really like, wow, I want to be a part of it. I don't think I'm going to be doing pinup contest. Not this year, not 2025. I'm working on my body. I'm working on myself. Like I said, he estado bien aguitada, like a lot. Y cuando uno tiene problemas así y anda like deprimido, the last thing you think about is wanting to do competitions or contests or this. Like, no, my way of just getting a hold of myself is to go out and like drink on the weekends. And I'm not saying get all drunk or nothing, pero un trago here and there, have a good time and just forget is what I've been doing. And I apologize because I in no way want to promote to be drinking. I always tell you guys, don't drink and drive. So I do that responsibly. I always have a ride. But I've been doing a lot of that lately and I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop because people get in trouble like that. One drink turns into two into three into four. Next thing you know, yeah, you can't even walk and no se ve bien, right? So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe by the end of the year, I'll change my mind. I'll be in a better place and I'll maybe join one. How was Arizona? I was in Arizona 2 weeks ago for that Rockabilly Bash. It's the 14th year this year that they celebrated. It was amazing. I went out there to support my comadre, Miss Jax. We were doing a photo shoot out there as well, and it was cool. It was very nice. I stayed in Phoenix, an Airbnb. Let me tell you guys, before you do family trips, check out the Airbnb. I know the deposits are way bigger than just a hotel room, but man, you get your money's worth on every freaking dollar. We and Blanca, la comadre Blanca G, we went together and we split this little apartment. She had the couch bed in the living room. I had the main bedroom and it was just wow. I'm going to put right here our view in the day and in the night so you could get an idea of what I'm talking about. It was just amazing, right? Yes, it had a rooftop pool y todo el desmadre that you can think about walking distance from where we were at. I will go back. Let me tell you guys, I love Arizona. I left my heart in Arizona. Like, I want to go back. It was so cool. But I want to go back and live where we stayed. That's where I want to live. Okay, dice, are you going to Viva? I am not going to Viva. I was going to go, but I ended up doing Arizona instead. Y pues ya. I will be going to Vegas though. I'm shooting for July. So my Vegas people, catch me out there in July. There is a fashion show I was invited to be a part of. So who am I to say no? I will see you guys in July. También me voy a ir todo el weekend. I believe it is a Saturday event, but it's only by invitation. As soon as I get more information with that, les aviso. Pa irnos. Okay, are you married? Okay, it's a hard question to answer because I am by law married. I haven't had a divorce, pero I have been on a whole separation issue with my husband. It's been a few months now. I've never been shy to share my life either. My marriage has been very rocky for many, many, many years. And it's just one of those things. He's a great person. I have a lot of love for him. But we are not good together. So we are taking that time to separate this and that, which really sucks because, as you guys also know, he is my photographer. So it's kind of hard to work on different projects when I have to work with him. We get along very well though, and that's another issue I have with people like, you're with them. If you know me, you already know I'm very down to earth and I'm very, very easy to get along with. So why would we have to fight in order to prove we're not together? No sean tóxicos, raza. You know, miren a su pareja, your ex pareja. Okay, si fueron algún día, have that respect for each other. You know, I'm not perfect in any way, but that's just my opinion. You know, if you have kids together, make things work out for them because they don't need to be stuck in the middle watching bullshit. They really don't. You know, I don't know how you guys all grew up, but go back to being a child and all those traumas from hearing or watching, they suck. You don't want to pass those on and, you know, just continue the chain. It ain't worth it. Talk it out as adults, work it out as adults, and just get along, you know. You really, really, really have to be in each other's lives literally 18 years by law. Ya después de eso, if you choose not to even think of that person ever again, muy allá tu rollo. You know what I mean? That's it. Pero yeah, that's what's going on right now. When are you going cross country again? I used to go with my husband, my ex, whatever, Johnny Cupcake, and no, he decided truck driving was not for him, so we haven't gone out anymore. On top of that, I have 2 kids in school now. It's hard to put them on the truck and go cross country. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe saco mi licencia. I haven't ever had a license. I know how to drive, but I haven't had a license ever, so maybe me aloco and for the summer me voy. Dice, what is your biggest fear? All right, guys. My biggest fear is fear coming from a mother. My fear is for me to die and my kids to be left behind and not have the love that I have for them. You know, nobody loves you more than your mother. And that's where my fear is. Like, if I go, who's gonna love my children more than me or the same as me? That's my fear. De ahí en más, no le tengo miedo a nada. And it's sad because I should fear a lot and I don't. But yeah, that's my biggest fear. Have you considered being on TV? If so, what would you talk about and what channel? Okay, I always think about TV. I love communications. I love network. And I love this stuff. I would love a TV show. I would probably do the same like I do, you know, with my interviews and stuff, talk about different things. I would like a mix in between El Show de Cristina, El Gordo y la Flaca, or like Jenny Jones or Sally Jesse. You know what I mean? Like just something cool. I don't want to say Jerry Springer because this era desmadre, and then like Jose Luis sin censura también. Nah, I don't like that. And I think the best channel that I would fit would be Mundos because I'm Spanglish, guys. Chicana, English, Spanish. I can get both worlds there. You know, I love my raza. We're everywhere, and what better way to communicate than in Spanglish? Pa que entiendan todos, right? Would you pose nude? No, never nude. It's not me. It will never be me. I have kids. If I was ever to do anything nude, it is if I choose to, and I would give my pictures to the person I would want to. Kudos to all those girls that pose nude. You guys are beautiful. The human body is beautiful. Pero yo, no. Sorry, guys. When are you coming to Vegas? Like I said, I will be there in July. What is your favorite Pacific Northwest Washington artist? Easy. Hello, BFF. You, Mr. Calaveras. Raul, give him a follow. He's Mr. Calaveras. He is your badass Chicano artist out there in Washington. I say he's my Washington BFF because I have BFFs everywhere. Like, the next question kills it too. Who's your absolute favorite friend and only comadre? Okay. I only have one comadre for the moment because I just dump every relationship when they start acting stupid. So I cut off everybody. But Stephanie, that's my favorite comadre. My only comadre, I should say. And my favorite friend, that was not fair. You fucking put me in a fucking chokehold. I have a lot of favorite friends. That's why they're my friends. If I don't like something about you, I will no longer talk to you. I will no longer answer you. I don't have time for bullshit. I'm sorry, pero I don't like problems. And when issues come up and you no longer like people, situations salen de eso, empiezan los problemas y a mí no me gustan. No tengo tiempo para esas cosas yo. So I'm going to have to say my absolute favorite friends are all my friends that I talk to. Because when I'm with you, you're my absolute favorite, duh, you know? So, yeah, this is a few of the questions that I have for you guys right now. So, I'm going to keep my post up for the rest of the night on Instagram and Facebook. Y pues ahí I will give you guys another video tomorrow. And like I said, everything I touched base with right now, I will get into detail with you guys. Because I feel like you want to know, and I'm dying to tell you, like, what else? Ya ven cómo pasa el chisme. Alright, guys, con eso los dejo el día de hoy. I hope you guys have a great rest of your evening. I'm going to try to upload this today, right now. And a good rest of your week. Alright, ahí estamos en contacto. Stay safe, stay sane. Los adoro, raza. Bye.